Hey there, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be giving an update on my progress towards my plan to become a better me and to launch out as an entrepreneur within the next 12 months. So what I have noticed is that some of my habits are like really hard to break. One of them in terms of meal prep. So I know if I don't meal prep, then I'm going to have to buy the food. Buying the food takes time. But at the same time, when I do buy food, I have a little bit more freedom in terms of time and I also am not carrying a bunch of containers with me. So there is a plus to just buying the food. The cons are, of course, the price. I spent $25 today, and that is a lot, considering how much food I could have gotten with that money. But I also feel lighter. I feel better, and one of the other cons is that I not only did I spend a lot of money, I could have eaten a little bit more healthier because the food was good. I ate protein and vegetables. The only carbs I had were falafel, and it was filling. I'm not stuffed, right? I feel great. The only thing is that nothing was organic, and I could have gotten more for the money. So that was one of the things I checked myself with. Another thing I noticed that was really helping me on this journey was me just being grateful in the morning. Like for the past couple of days, I've been saying I'm so thankful for a new day. Like when I wake up, I feel like it's a second chance. Like I feel like yesterday, as bad as it was, as good as it was a dream. Because where is it? Where is the day and the events of yesterday? It's not captured in a jar, right? I can't go back to see me. There's one of me here, and so yesterday is gone. And for the past couple of days, when I woke up, I was like, I am so glad for a new day. I felt light. I felt free. I felt the difference of being in another realm, and my dimension was reset. Like I have reset from yesterday, and I loved that this morning. And then I quickly picked up. I said, I don't care how I feel. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. So usually when I wake up, I go for YouTube. Even though I'm looking at a motivational video, I'm still trying to, comfort myself and soothe myself, maybe even entertain by watching the video. So I said today I'm not going to do any of those activities. I want to go through what I'm going through. And I got up this morning, and after getting dressed and being on the train, I said, you know what? I am going to read. And I read. And I got a new book to read, a book on multi-level marketing. So the point was that I took the time to read because what I realized is that when you work hard, there's some kind of profit to it. And I'm going to stick with working hard on certain things because there is profit and stuff to be gained on it. So I think starting a day with that reset has been powerful. One of the downsides that I had today was that today I bought coffee, and usually, I'm able to sustain like a cup of cold brew. But today it gave me a headache like after 2 sips. Today just wasn't the day. I am so sensitive to caffeine. Like my mood, how much sleep I had depends on how I process it. And today was not one of the days where I could have had it. I eventually drank it, but I drank it over like a few hours as opposed to in one go. And I think that was the universe telling me, okay, enough of this. You could have gotten some orange juice. And the orange juice was right there. And I was even thinking that too. I was like, you know what? It's even close to time. Let me just take the orange juice and go. But the feeling of I want the coffee, I yielded to that. And then I ended up with the coffee that gave me a headache. So I guess the universe is saying, okay, it's time to not do that anymore. Anyway, so that's my thing for today. I'm documenting this because I feel like YouTube is a great platform. I might inspire somebody to document their journey and look at the areas of your life where you know you need to change. Don't worry about the good things. Like today I did great at work. I got a lot of things done. Did my to-do list, and it was amazing. I'm not focusing on that because I know that that's like a cat in the bag. Like that is something that I already have. I'm already winning on it. I'm already successful. I'm already doing well. So I'm not even thinking about work. I'm looking at the areas that I'm grateful for it. But I'm looking at the areas of my life where I know that I need to change, because if I don't, it's going to take me down a path that I would not like. So I'm not going to delude myself into feeling, I had a great day, I'm going to just sit and chill and watch Netflix. No, I had a great day. I want to think about how am I going to become an entrepreneur in 12 months. And you know what? I want to work this process. Why? Because I want to know if it's workable. I want to know if I really do the work to change what his life is going to be like. And the change is hard. Like, it was hard to not buy the coffee, although I knew that the better thing would have been the orange juice. And it turned out that the orange juice would have been better. So enjoy the music. So that is what I was thinking about. So I mean, there are little things in my life that I am working on that I have to fix, but that's one of them. And I feel like if I don't do it every day, I would either just be guilty and feel, oh my gosh, I spent so much money, or I didn't do this. But now I'm like, wait, this is what I did. This is why. Okay, tomorrow I'm either not going into Starbucks at all, or I'm going to carry my own teas. I can make them at home. I have the thermos, I have the teas, I can do healthy juices. Like, I have a ton of things that I can do. I don't need to be spending $12 a day at Starbucks. It adds up to be a lot. So that is it for my progress and my stuff for today. So in summary, the progress I've been making that I can say for certain I made today was that I woke up and I was grateful for a reset. Grateful to be light and to be free and not to carry the burdens of yesterday. Just not to carry yesterday with me and to have a chance to be free and new. That was one thing I woke up with. And the second thing was that I decided that even if I started to feel not bad, but just the usual normal mundane feeling of going through the routines of life, as soon as I started to feel that, I still pushed through and I did what I was supposed to do instead of doing something to cope. I'm going to look at a YouTube video because I just want to listen to this person, or their speech is comforting or something like that. So I went through and I read, because I realized that I'm going to need that internal discipline to go through days when there is money and there is business and there are things to do and I don't feel to do a damn thing. So that is my video for today. I did not buy the MacBook Pro. I still have a few things to do as far as on my list from me, which means that I want to structure how am I going to do the business, like how are you going to systemize it and structure it. That's what I have to do. I have not done that. I want to do it. I have not done it, and so I'm going to be working on that as well. And that's what I'm doing. I'm looking forward to doing things, making progress, and just being my best me. That's what I'm doing. Alright, so until my next video, I want to say, if you have stumbled across my video and you stayed with me for the past 9 minutes, I really appreciate your time, and I hope that you know that it is possible, and you can't say for certain, unless you've done it, that you can't do something in a year. You can't say, oh, it takes 2 years. You don't know, because you have not put in the time and effort to do it in a year. So don't say you can't unless you've definitively done your best and realized that it wasn't impossible, but maybe under a different circumstance, more time, you would have done it. So don't give up on yourself, and don't put limits as to what you think you can do and you haven't tried it yet. Like, don't do that. Don't let anybody tell you it can't be done at a certain time. You do it and see the work and the progress, because guess what, if it takes 2 years to do, then the first year will still count. So even if you work hard in the first year and you don't see the progress you want, then you still need something from the first year to take you through the second year to get the results in the second year. So you still need to work, you still need to grind, you still need to put time in, you still need to do the hard things, because that's the only way you are going to have the progress that you seek. All right, so before I go, I'm going to show you the view, because I'm big on the views. The view in the back of me is insane, it's beautiful, but I'm going to switch the camera. I'm going to look at the view at the front. See, I'm going to make it larger, and I hope you can see the flowers, and I hope it looks as beautiful as it does in my view. Until then, have a great one.